Metzger.
Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Were you not listening? Now you know you can leave me.
What would you of me? My time isn't yours to wait.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Growing crops requires patience and ingenuity. What's this all about?
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of material.
What you need.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I can't solve all your problems, you know. What's this all about?
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent? And an important personage, you mean?
Aye. Tell is her ties to this figure from the neighboring country have a romantic tint.
Very well. I shall return.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Hidden path. I suppose there will be monsters lurking beyond it.
Pray, keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
This is rather thrilling.
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
Indeed, you are correct.
If you wish it, I shall not move from this spot.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
As you wish. I shall return directly. Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own.
Very well. But pray, do not make me wait over long.
I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings.
Are we to remain here?
Really, Nan, you mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you. Our party is an unlikely location for a path. Mayhap it leads to a hidden hoard of treasure.
Pray keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
Holy attacks will serve us well here.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up. Most effective.
That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud.
Prepare yourself.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
You have my protection. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? We have arrived. One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
If you wish it, I shall not move from this spot.
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard.
Of course. Focus your strength, Arisen! Has been drenched.
that enough to shame me?
Take a closer look.
Now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
In truth, I'm unready to part from this place. Might I not be allowed to explore it further?
Covetous nature is like to invite all manner of misfortunes. A heavy pack, not least among them.
This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge. Into the waters. Depths.
Be ready! Our foes are armed! You have my protection.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Tis no quiet life, mind. The road. Hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Make it quick. I ain't got all day.
We're still in a fight.
Best wood.
We'll pull through yet.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Greetings.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
Really now?
You're not here to bench my produce, I hope.
Tis lovely to see you.
You wish me to return? At once, master. I'll gladly stay a while.
Life is for the living, friend.
best to enjoy it.
Good day. How to spend the day?
I welcome rumors of any sort, my friend.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master.
What do you want?
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
It would allow us to save our strength, assuming we're not attacked.
Don't go thinking you can slip through the border checkpoint.
No one would bother with a wretch like me.
I'm surrounded by winches on all sides. These numbers speaking out to me. This job better be worth it.
Fools and
What is true peace?
It's been a long day. My bed hurts, and I shall resist.
Tread on my fields and you'll pay.
Where are you headed, sir?
Stop that!
I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
I'd love to talk with you. This is too much.
It's been a hard day. Been a hard day. That's quite enough.
Then I shall remain by your side.
No more!
I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings.
What to do?
Where are you headed, sir? I worked hard today.
Now here's a welcome.
Go on, regale me with a tale of your adventures.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Have you business with the guild, sir?
I should be glad to assist. Do come again.
Welcome.
Have you business with the guild, sir? Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance?
Always a pleasure.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
As you say, I shall remain here till you give the word.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Seems your luck's run out.
Be ready. Our foes are armed.
Hidden path. I suppose there will be monsters lurking beyond it.
Pray, keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
My bed once, and I shan't resist.
Must we run?
Heard of any ways to make some easy...
Tell is, the nobles are all in a flurry.
Everything's twice as fine here.
It's enough to break any man's spirit, this.
Let's get to work. Oft we forget the value granted.
What do you think? Does this suit me?
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to sub. Five. So. Before you check the price, just remember, hope to see you again.
Might as well take a look while you're... Here, eh? Many thanks.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
An investment made for...
I can do naught but pray for the... If aught befell my family,
We must rest, though the...
Night time already? Indeed. I thought it was rather dark.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Feeling rested, I trust?
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
I've no time for pointless chatter.
The masquerade is already underway, sir. 'Twill be a...
Oh, did we have an appointment? 'Tis lovely to see you.
Aye, did we have business?
How's the day treating you?
Well met. Is there aught I can do for you? You must have mistaken me for another.
If you've naught to say, I'd...
Yes? Is there aught you would discuss? A letter, you say?
What am I supposed to do?
What is it? Is there aught you need? Ah, I see. Thank you for giving this to me. I shall pen my answer anon, behind closed doors, naturally.
'Twouldn't do to meddle in each other's affairs here.
Perchance you've heard. The coronation, the sovereign, wounded in glorious combat, indeed. 'Tis a weight off my heart to think that I shan't let anything spoil my
Dismal affair.
I'm about ready to fall asleep.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
Is autumn miss hereabouts?
Leave this place at once. You have no right to be here.
Not for it, but to cut my teeth in a real battle.
Are the new recruits battle ready yet?
Many thanks. Patrick has already sent his reply. 'Twould seem my mother's tyranny has been weighing heavily on his heart. He has pledged to continue our correspondence and aid me in putting an end to my mother's... This would not have been possible without your assistance. At times, it seems I am... I know not what to do. For all my lessons, I know so much is said of the Arisen, though I confess I...
Such quietude is a blessing.
How might I aid you, sir?
Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness. I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came.
I must earn the people's faith.
Such quietude.
'Tis good to be reunited.
I expect Captain Brant will want to hear of this.
I've a pressing duty to which I must attend.
Welcome, sir, as ever we're...
Off to market I go.
I could use a bit of excitement in my life.
Whatever am I to... Lady Wilhelmina is attending to a patron.
Have you given the matter some more thought, Wilhelmina? I would have no other as my personal courtesan. I want you all to myself. When I imagine you in the arms of another, my heart feels apt to rend itself from my breast.
Allard, pray forgive me, but I think 'twould be best for you to leave. We can discuss this matter another time.
But why? We've only just...
I am attending to a burden that all women must bear. I trust I need not elaborate further. I did not take you for the voyeuristic type. Why don't you come in?
You have my thanks.
Had I not noticed your presence, I might have slain him there and then. 'Tis no jest. You see, everything I've done these past few years has been leading up to this. I am here to kill him. But I cannot simply end his life. Oh no. I must first expose his misdeeds. Only then will I allow myself to grant him the miserable end he deserves. Or so I'd sworn. But I've yet to find a single shred of evidence. Perhaps the time has come to surrender this crusade. You would lend me your aid. But I've done nary a thing to earn it. And recall that I've devoted years of my life to his pursuit, with naught to show for my troubles. If the proof I seek yet exists, 'twill not be so easily uncovered. I suppose there is truly naught I can do. Save deliver him a gruesome demise for all to behold, that is. Still, if you insist upon searching for evidence of his crimes, 3 days. I will give you 3 days to find what you seek. I shall wait patiently, though not with bated breath. I don't imagine you'll find aught so long after the fact. Still, I shan't grant you...
Minister Allard is a noble, yes? Do we know of anyone privy to the goings-on in the palace?
A difficult choice, indeed.
come over here? Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I must ask you to...
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next time.
I'm just grateful I get to lead it. Quiet life.
You wish to expose Allard's misdeeds. I know not whether I can assist you in this, friend. Ah, but of course, Patrick may know aught that could aid you. Go to his manor come nightfall. If you say you are in my employ, you should be allowed entry with no issue.
We are hardly familiar with what...
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
At once, Master.
Regent Kin Sven has been busy, it seems. Shall we meet with Lord Patrick come nightfall? Fret not, Master.
Allard. Long have I borne witness to the man's arrogance, and long has it infuriated me. I visited his manor once. I recall that he was rather particular about the placement of his paintings. Mayhap he's concealed aught behind one. 'Tis just the sort of thing one would expect from a man who places so much stock in appearances. Shall I summon him here? You could make use of his absence to steal into his manor. Excellent. I will send word to him presently of some urgent matter that requires his intervention. Once you've seen him depart his manor, make your way inside.
Let us make for Minister Allard's estate and slip in once we've seen him leave. I can guide you there, if you wish.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. I suspect this will suffice as proof.
Minister Allard is a noble, yes? Then it stands to reason that Captain Brandt would know of him. Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Wonder if there's any
Apart from my joints, I've not to complain of.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. As a true to think that the proprietress of the Myrmecolian was plotting such a thing. Under normal circumstances, I would not overlook such a clear admission of murderous intent. But this is Allard we speak of. Of all the Queen Regent's sycophants, he possesses the greatest authority. His fall from grace would do much to further our cause. But where to find the evidence we seek? Perhaps the merchants he deals with possess aught that could serve us.
Merchants with connections to Allard will reside in the merchant quarter. Though, they're not likely to divulge their secrets readily.
Some piece of physical evidence would be far less easily refuted than mere testimony, I should think. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we would...
Minister Allard is a noble, yes? Then it stands to reason that Captain Brandt would know of him. Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Ought you need of me?
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Say, have you been to Harv? 'Tis a quaint little village down by the sea. Well, if you do visit, you might want to give the old man who lives there a wide berth. I hear.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
The other day, I chanced to see a most resplendent. Now, that's not, and rightly so. As it turned, gave me a right shock. Let me. Their faces may match, but the lives.
That's one piece of evidence in hand. We might search for more, if you are so inclined, Master.
Right, you. Wah.
Errands are wearisome work indeed.
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
'Tis as you say. It seems we already possess what's required of us. Apologies, Master, but you will have to make do without us for the time being.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Always the same.
I found a spot to take my mind off what is life without a purpose.
No sense dwelling on what others
I suppose I ought to run along.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a
The
quiet
sky
life.
always puts me in a contest.
Always said
What is life without a little spice?
Delightful.
Crowns and politics are no concern.
seems like humming would be welcome.
I'm not sure.
Think again.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
Humdrum of daily life.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
That is quite the quandary.
What was it I had planned for the morrow?
I'm sure I could find the page.
This is an outrage!
Restore my patriotism. Did I have a helping hand?
So, you've returned. I confess, I thought you might not. Well, did you find what you were looking for? Thank you. I can't believe you found this. All that remains is to end that man's life with my own hands. I've no other tasks for you. This partnership of ours has come to a close. Unless you intend to see this through till the end. You're a curious one, aren't you? But what's just as curious is that I can't bring myself to refuse you. All right, if you're offering your aid, then I'll gladly accept it. Come with me. Allard is in the room to the left. Go in and restrain him for me, would you? Never mind the mask. Consider it a charm of sorts.
At last. It feels like an age has passed since... What is this? Who are you?
Don't let him escape.
Get your hands off me, you fiend! Don't you know who I am? Oh, you hang for this impudence!
Oh, Allard. I've always wanted to see you like this.
That voice... Wilhelmina! But why? Why would you...
Do you still fail to recall? Even with this mask staring you in the face. But I suppose for a man such as you, a little murder here or there is hardly worth remembering.
What mockery is this?
In your youth, you slew 2 individuals. The merchant whom you served, and his wife. They had a child, as I am sure you are aware. A newborn babe who was spirited away by her loyal wet nurse.
You mean to tell me you were their child? But how can this be? Your mother, she was a beastren. Surely her child would be one as well.
A fair assumption. But for better or worse, I didn't take after my mother. Save for in one respect. This is for my mother. And this is for my father. The time has come for all your sins to come to light, Allard.
Mr. Allard, has something happened?
We've been noticed. I suppose a scream that hideous was bound to attract some attention. We can't leave the way we came in. Fortunately, there's a window here.
You have done what you set out to do, I trust.
Then I think 'twould be best for us to make our escape separately. Should we both make it out of this unfettered, let us meet at the Myrmecolian on the morrow. Till then, be well.
We've naught to gain by fighting here. Best we push on.
with my gratitude. I hope this conveys my gratitude.
By your leave. One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Get just about anywhere. Pray, do not impede me, sir. I'm... Impeccable!
Arisen! Are you alright? The fallen must be revived.
Quite the view from up here. Shall we see how high I can
Continue our onslaught. The behemoth soon will.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see...
We have found a material. Success. Our foe hasn't even noticed what's been pilfered.
Arisen, you are full of surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of that strategy.
It is not what I expected. I am grateful. You can count upon me to return the favor.
Happens to the best of us. Don't let it get to you.
Very well. I shall return. We're unlikely to find any warm hearths down here.
We best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
I am well aware of the particulars. Prepare yourself! 'Twas excellent. I could have done no better. I shan't let them harm you.
crack this out.
Come on then.
Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Let me alone, will ye?
What's your problem?
I've got nothing for ye.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you.
Oof, that was close.
We've arrived, I see. That's a relief.
Choppers, Master! A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
'Tis a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
Aught you need of me?
Well met, sir. How much? Toby of Serve. Do come again.
I shall tend to you should you require healing, Master. You need merely say the word.
This is the inn, of course. Nothing's free in this world. Do stop by again. What brings you here?
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
What brings you here? What brings you here?
How goes it? Have you found Bowman? Oh dear. Still haven't found.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to...
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
What brings you here?
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Need someone? Time to be heading home.
I've not seen this.
Names are, but dreams are free, I say.
Well met, sir. How might I...
Tis rather narrow here. Be on your guard.
Let us proceed with due caution. Ah, now it all becomes clear. Methinks I've a better understanding of the structure of this location.
I knew you'd see it done, Arisen.
This shall be another landmark of our adventure.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can proceed no further.
Here we go again. Right. To arms.
It's easily done. Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Focused attack will end this foe.
I'm in hold of the arms. Now to bring it down and let it taste our fury. Lend me a hand.
This route has seen better days. But there's no sense lamenting it. We'll just have to take the long way round.
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Hope to see you again.
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen.
This ox cart, I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due. Where are you going?
Here already. Travelling by ox cart was a welcome change.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all... Right on the roads, despite the hour. You know where to fight. This inspires naught but misgivings.
Are we beyond us here? Go on, have a look.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today.
Such quietude is a blessing. In the years since the consul's passing, we...
In case you haven't noticed, shops are closed on certain days.
Welcome, sir, as ever.
I get along with him.
I could use a little insight in my life.
Thank you. I finally achieved my purpose here, and I owe it all to you. It would seem the residents of the palace have chosen to treat Allard's untimely passing as an accident. I imagine they deemed it safer not to make a fuss of the incident after perusing the evidence you uncovered for me. Shrewd as a den of foxes. I'll give them that. I truly cannot thank you enough, but I want to try. Just this once, I'll give you something special. I'll grant unto you the sweetest of dreams. I know not what I would do without you. You have my thanks, but 'tis time to say farewell for now. Just know that my baudelry will e'er be your haven, should you have need of it.
Still waiting on that report.
Only person I believe in is myself.
Huzzah! We must inform Captain Brandt at once.
I go where fortune whispers.
No one's going to aid a poor man.
What's your problem?
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs, just to be sure.
Goblins, Master! One of us has been drenched!
That was a skillful bit of theory. You do your vocation proud.
It's Ox Heart. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
If our destination is a distant one, thank you, Master. I only hope I did not disappoint. Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
What say we mark it in our minds as a place of interest?
Well done!
I will protect you.
No mercy!
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour.
Here, if you please.
I am grateful. You can count upon me to return the favor.
Happens to the best of us. Don't let it get to you.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
A firm push is what's needed. Here? Over here!
Well fought, Arisen.
Socks cart's back. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my...
It's this way.
There, Master! Saurians! I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Reckon your road trade towns can make you right sick of crap. Odds, but here, at least. You'll find a bit of... peace and quiet. Many thanks.
I've seen better days.
How about you? Have you someone to care for?
What would you of me? My time.
Apart from my joints, I've naught to complain of. Need anything? Many thanks.
Have we any gold left after that extravagance? 'Twas hardly a loss, if one considers the value of what we have gained.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Hope to see you again.
I've seen better days, that's for sure. What is it now?
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Well, hello there. Oh, there's always demand for weapons. particularly near the... Do come again? Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are so... So many exciting methods. Always a pleasure.
Well then, sir, how might I do? Wonder if there's any easy work to be had. It's this way, Judge.
A new day dawns at last.
We need hold out but a moment longer. I will be your shield.
Don't bother trying to pinch anything else, Master. We've already taken what that target has to offer.
Got to be something worth decent fire about.
Let us see what you're made of. Where the venin half its venom?
Fell from the beast as it breathed its last. My curative magics are at your disposal. It seems we have arranged our foe.
Reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Understood. I will
Caution is called for when walking so close by the river.
It would be unwise to let our equipment get drenched.
Most impressive, Master.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Not bad, all things considered.
You've my thanks. Here you are.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Now there's a drop like this. I've never seen my own heart.
Truly? No harm.
As planned.
Too slow.
A meager challenge if I ever saw one. It'll be over in moments.
Right you are.
What is that, a tower? Nay, a statue.
We ought to take a closer look.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
This ox cart will not take you anywhere till I've had my
The sea lies in the distance, and beyond it, a land unknown.
What sort of place might it be, I wonder?
I've a selection of wares that sure to play. Hope to see you again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Apart from my joint, might as well take a look while you're here. Eh? Stop by again, Sue.
This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Go on then. Tell me of your latest escapade. Brisk walk or find my
Suppose I could enjoy some idle chit-chat.
Ought to take a moment to replenish my strength.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a
Good evening, sir. I trust you for... Ed all right on the roads, despite the hour? Much obliged.